SportsBit is powered by BetOnline, driving the opening odds market since 2001. Visit sportsbookreview.com to learn more about BetOnline and its A+ rated platform in the link below.
Big game breakdown here on SportsBit. It's Apple Cup time. Washington State. Huskies -10 and 48 the total. Look ahead line over the summer. Washington -14. So it's Wazoo who's gotten more respect from the betting marketplace since July and August as we talk here in late November. Chris Petersen versus Mike Leach. This has been a very one-sided series. 3 meetings between these two guys. Washington wins by 18. Washington wins by 35. Washington wins by 28. Always in this point spread range, 6, 7.5. Here they are, 10. Big favorites, but not ridiculous favorites. They beat the spread by 10.5, 27.5, and 22 points in those ball games. That's a one-sided series. The game being played in Seattle this year, not on Wazoo's home field. And this is a Washington defense that has been dynamite. They've allowed more than 16 points only once all year prior to the last couple of weeks. In the last 2 weeks, 30 in back-to-back games. That's a concern for the Huskies. We look at the Jake Browning situation, and look, Jake Browning is solid against lesser foes. You put Jake Browning up against a good defense, I have not been impressed, not even once. But of course, Washington can only play spoiler in this game. And just like we talked about earlier on SportsBit in the Georgia Tech game, Washington can't be in the Pac-12 title game, but it matters that they can keep their arch rival from doing so. And obviously, given the point spread, given the venue, the market's saying Washington is clearly the better of these two teams. Now, in recent years, Wazoo, last year they played 11 straight going into the game. They didn't have a bye. This year, Mike Leach tried to set it up better. They got 2 weeks to prepare after playing those 11 straight games. Leach, however, seems a little bit concerned about whether the layoff this late in the season is going to affect the offensive chemistry for this team. Remember, Washington State, at times, they're a rhythm offense. And when the offense is out of rhythm, there are problems with that team. Leach, quote, you always wonder about that, disrupting the rhythm late in the season. Coaches get paranoid about off weeks, but we desperately needed it. And it seems to me our players responded real well. But does that run through your head? Yeah, that runs through your head. We're paranoid people, and we wonder about all kinds of stuff. You just try to maintain your focus and energy. Now, look, Wazoo's been real good in this role. Pac-12 road dogs under Mike Leach, 14-7 against the spread, 67% ATS, and that's a decent sample size. We're talking about 21 ball games, and they've won outright on every conference field except here and Colorado. They've only played one game at Colorado, only played one game here in the Leach era. So Leach is really looking to do something in this ballgame. Their defense was better this season. Their special teams were better this season. What wasn't better in 2017 was Luke Falk wasn't very good. He certainly wasn't as good as he was last year. You look at the numbers, and Luke Falk, yards per pass, passer rating, no improvement, slight decline in his senior year. That's not necessarily what we expected from a QB that at times has been able to light up elite defenses. If I'm playing this one, I'll tell you flat out, I'm laying. Look at the series track record. Look at the Huskies defense. I believe both of those are meaningful against Luke Falk and company, even as they try to pull off the upset bid. Next up on SportsBit, don't you miss it, Alabama-Auburn Iron Bowl. Stay tuned. Betting insights today right here on SBRpicks.com.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.